Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, you got to understand. People who are weak, they want control. I repeat. People who are weak, they live for control. I'm gonna say this again. People who are weak live for control. The red pill, those dudes are weak. They don't understand there's 4.6 billion women on this planet. So what they're gonna do is they gonna see that one red bone and they gonna think she the last red bone alive. I repeat, they gonna see that one red bone. They gonna think she's the last red bone alive. So they gonna try to get in her head. Just like the guy, the Saint and the Sinner. He made a video talking about how to get in her head. Only weak people need to get in people's head. Only weak people need to manipulate so they can feel some sense of power. And how can I prove this? The Saint and the Sinner believes in white supremacy. So he believes since the white man is more supreme than him, the way he can feel supreme over somebody, the get back, the revenge, as he wants to manipulate a woman. Yeah, he wants to manipulate a woman that he feels stronger than. He wants to manipulate a woman so he can feel that sense of, I'm above you. At the end of the day, you got to understand, all these red pill gurus, they gotta give you game. You have to play games because they want you to be weak. The average, listen, 99.9% of American men are weak. They all have to run game. They gotta go on dates instead of telling a woman, yo, I really just wanna smash you. Like, you look amazing. Like, I wanna make out with you right now. Instead of telling a woman that, they will play along, go on the dates, continue to text back every 3 hours, push pull, then push pull, then a push pull, high interest, low interest, high interest, low interest. That's from weak people. They don't feel strong. They're not physically strong. They're not mentally strong. It's a difference. Even dudes with body game, they try to use their body to get laid, to do a weak deed. Don't you understand, as a man, if you're getting laid, you're literally becoming weaker. Like, sex will make you weaker. It makes you weak. Sex is not a strong thing. That's why God only intended sex to be for procreation, because it makes a man weaker. You're literally weaker. So the dudes who smashing a lot of females, they're weak, bro. They're weak for it. They gonna crash out for the cat. They smash too much. They're smashing. They gonna crash out for it. They're releasing to it. You're releasing all of your strength to the cat that you not even gonna marry. You're not even in a position to procreate. You can't even afford it, especially in America. Especially in America. At the end of the day, you got to only understand, only weak people live for control. I repeat, only weak people live for control. They want to control the outcomes. I repeat, they want to control the outcomes. So what they're going to do is manipulate you. That's what the 48 Laws of Power book was created for. It was created for weak people that want to have power. They're weak. They don't physically have power. They don't physically look powerful. They don't have the power to walk up to people and be genuine. They have to hang around the rich dude so they could get rich, because they don't want to grind for it. They want to hand out the whole time. They want to get around a rich dude, try to run some game of manipulation on a rich dude, so the rich dude could, hey, here's 50K, here's 100K. Whole time they really don't like them. Whole time they're around people that do this. Those are all weak people. They want control, bro. I repeat, those are all weak people. They want control. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Only weak people will manipulate you. Only weak people will give you game. At the end of the day, all my videos, I've never once gave game. I've never once, listen, if anything, I told you to be bold. But being bold is being authentic. When you see a woman, do you look at her and like, oh, I want her to be my future wife? 9 times out of 10 in a Western society, no, you don't. A lot of dudes in a Western society, 9.5 times out of 10, all over social media, what dudes saying? No, I don't want to get married. I'm not going to get married. Then why are you smashing? Why are you giving women your vitamin D? YouTube friendly. Why are you giving women your vitamin D and releasing your seed in America? For what reason? For what reason? So you can feel like you have some sort of power. If you outsmash her, psychologically, you think you gonna put it down on her so good that you're gonna make, do you peep the wordplay? Make her fall in love. That's not even genuine. At the end of the day, you can't make anybody do anything. Nobody cares about you. At the end of the day, if you're really confident in yourself, you will be authentic. You wouldn't have friends. You will run up your own multi-millions of dollars. At the end of the day, you will be 10 toes down until you meet your future wife overseas or however it's going to go for you. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Me getting numbers, I'm being authentic. Listen, at the end of the day, women be like, yeah, we should go out to eat sometime. At the end of the day, if I don't, bruh, I'm not going to text back. I'm not leading a woman on. At the end of the day, I'm just mingling. But if I don't text back, that's not mind games. Manipulation would be waiting 3 hours and then I text her back. But if I never text her back, like ever, if I never text her ever, that's not manipulation. That's not ghosting. That's not none of that. That's, girl, I think you look good. I'm attracted to you. I'm letting it be known I'm attracted to you, but I'm not about to text you. I'm not trying to take you serious. Like, besides a kiss and a hug, I'm not trying to do nothing with you. I don't have to play those, you coming back to the house later on tonight? You coming back to my spot? No? All right, bet, split the bill. They run a manipulation games. That means if they got to split the bill, they don't even want to take a woman out because she not going to let them smash. That's manipulation. They live for control. Those are weak dudes who do that. At the end of the day, instead of telling a woman straight up, soon as you meet her, like, yo, I just want to smash you. I know I don't know you like that, but respectfully, I think you look amazing and I really just want to smash you. They wouldn't even have made it to that date for that to even happen. You see how much, listen, you see the benefit of being authentic. If you just want to smash a woman and she not with that, guess what? You just saved yourself. After 8 years, after everything I've been through, you gonna smash, you smashing my best friend? That just saved you child support. That just saved you procreating with a baby mother you don't even want in the future. That just saved you everything. At the end of the day, you got to understand. If you love yourself, you don't care about power. You're powerful yourself. The power is already inside you. You don't need to manipulate. The power is in authenticity. The power is not in how to win over friends. Why would you want to win over friends? Friends are fake. You wanting to win over a friend, you're fake. It's not authentic. You didn't grow up with this person. Their father don't know his father. Their mother don't know her mother, his mother. Real friends, like when I grew up in Cleveland, my family knew they whole family. We was literally next door neighbors from the time we was 3 years old all the way to 17. That's a real genuine friendship. It's not saying, yo, I'm gonna read this book to see how I can manipulate that dude into being my friend so I can finesse him out of everything. At the end of the day, no, only weak people do that. Instead of listen, all the alpha males, they fake, bruh. They want to fake dominate people. They not going to hold the door open for a person they actually really want to hold. Bro, they really want to give a woman a compliment. All the dudes watching Red Pill Knowledge, they really genuinely want to give a woman a compliment. But since somebody told them, if you give a compliment away, you're going to lose the power, they lost their authenticity. So now in 2025, dudes is not even authentic. Everybody is running power games. Women be talking to dudes with their hands on their hips like this. Women be talking to dudes like this. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to understand, the woman I gave my number to and a woman that hit me up, bruh, after I put my number in her phone, bruh, I peeped. She did this. She was doing this. And guess what I said? All right, I got to get out of here. All right, have a nice day. She hit me up. I'm never texting her. She already put her hands on her hip. She trying to run power dynamics. She thinks she running stuff. I'm the point guard. Boom, boom, boom. I'm calling. Yo, I want the power forward got to go that way. The small forward got to go that way. At the end of the day, I'm authentic. Nobody is running a power game on me. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Now, am I salty about that? Absolutely not. I'm on monk mode. I can't do nothing even if she didn't do that. I can't do nothing with her besides kiss her and give her a hug. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Monk mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. And listen, when it comes to all of these power games, listen, when the woman did this to me, bro, at the end of the day, that goes off in my mind. She's trying to play power games. She's playing power dynamics. So, long term, if I was to get in a relationship with her, she would try to run the relationships. That's a future argument. If two can't walk together, if two can't agree, how can they walk together? I repeat, if two cannot agree, how can they walk together? At the end of the day, you got to understand. I believe in the Bible. The man is the head and not the tail. So since I'm the head and not the tail, no woman could do this to me. No woman could do this to me. No woman could do this to me and hide her hand. It's not going to happen. Even if she didn't do that, I was never going to text back anyways. I'm nonchalant. But I'm just letting you guys know. Listen, and I was just downstairs. I was talking to this Dominican woman. She ain't do that at all. She straight looking at me. I'm not even flirting with her. I was just like, yo, y'all making a lot of noise and stuff. I was just playing with them type shit. She over there. Okay. Dang. It's 4.6 billion women on this planet. Like, women be licking their lips at me. Like, they can't control themselves around me. At the end of the day, because I come off so calm, bro. I'm just nonchalant. It's because, bro, it's just 4.6 billion women on this earth. Why would I care about how one woman views me, bro? If one woman trying to play power dynamics, it's going to be another woman that's not trying to do that. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Monk mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.